Good morning. Say good morning, Rosie. She's in her seat. Oh, the snow. Oh, the snow. The power lines. The sun is out though. Look at that. Snowed in. There's my driveway right there. Oh, it's starting to melt. You can see it falling off the tree. I was worried about my angel tree. But it's holding in there. Snow is a wet, heavy snow. It's falling. You see it falling? The sun is melting it. I would worry about our power going out right now, but it's already out. It's been out since 7:38 last night. And this is how I had my coffee with my press. Wait for her to drink it all. But the sign is making a shadow. The coffee cup, I love it. I'm whispering because the kids are still asleep. That's how I make the coffee. On the kerosene heater. This is our heat source right now because no power. And this house does not have a stove or fireplace. It used to back in the day because it's old. Water's hot. Make some oatmeal or something with that water. But I heated our coffee water up and then poured it into the press. And that's how we had coffee. And so we don't have a fireplace right now because we haven't bought the house. We're going to buy the house next month. See the power line shaking? Snow falling. The snow is over. The actual snowstorm has already moved on. And okay, hold on. I want to finish this thought about not having a heat source other than the kerosene heater is because the house, when they remodeled it, oh, look, it's falling apart. There's the pipe hole. Sorry, guys, sorry. I'll do that later. Hopefully it won't fall. That's the pipe hole for the old chimney. It's behind there, and then there's where the Beware a Dog sign is. There's another one. But when they remodeled the house, they took it off the roof, the chimneys. And I don't know why. There's Jet Toy. Say hi. Hi. doing, Mama Cat? She's hungry. Yeah. How you doing? So I don't know why they took the outspout chimney part away and did without the heat because it don't make sense. That's ridiculous. So when we buy the house, we'll remodel. And I want to get a new one. We'll have to build a new chimney spout and make sure the existing one that they've covered still works. And then I want to put in probably a wood stove instead of a fireplace. That way I can cook on it and heat on it. 'Cause, I grew up losing power and having a stove like that to cook on, and my mom would heat the water on it to give us baths. Because back in the 80s, we would have these huge snowstorms and blizzards, and we wouldn't have power for weeks. People don't know how to live like that anymore. And if you didn't live like that before, you've never had nobody teach you how to live without power, you're going to be hurting. I was blessed. I had a mama from the country. She grew up without electricity and bathing in the creek and making a pot of beans. Not out of a can, but the actual bean. Making a pot of beans on the stove. That's how you lived back then. People don't know how to live now. It's sad. So, we weren't sure if it was going to be a big snow or a little snow. But usually if I feel like the power might go out, I'll fill my bathtubs up with water to flush the commode with, because we have a well. And if the power's out, the well won't work. So you have to pour water into the toilet to flush it. That's my driveway. There's a bunch of branches down. Ooh. Okay, so what I was talking about the stove, so we'll get that done once we're able to buy this house, because the house we were in before, I told you in the other video that I had to make a deal, and God just really blessed us with this deal. And we sold our house, so next month we'll pay for this house. This house, the value was less than the other house. So hopefully we'll be able to do some upgrades on this one. And there's Jet Toy. She's like, feed me. Aren't Aren't you pretty? Jet toy. Jet toy. She got one blue eye and one amber colored eye, I guess. Do you hear that? She don't like to come in because of the dogs. Look at that. So maybe it'll melt. The sky's blue. Maybe we'll get power back on today. If not, my neighbors that live down yonder, they have that Generac generator. So if I feel like putting on my snow boots, I could hike on down there and charge up the phone. That's really the only thing we're lacking. I guess we could charge it up in the car. But it might be fun to take a little hike in the snow. Or maybe the electricity will come back on. I don't know. The cabin has guests at it today. They don't have no power. They're on vacation without power. Ain't that something? But they have a propane fireplace they can heat the cabin with down there. That's another thing I'd like to get. One of those big in-ground propane tanks that you can get filled up, and maybe have a propane cook stove. Bunch of options. Different options. What do y'all think? Alright. Well, here's my snow day. Still have that message I want to do. It's about being told God doesn't give you more than you can handle. People think that's a Bible verse, but it's really not. It's not. I hate to burst your bubble. But, alright. I'll come back to y'all with that. Talk to you later.